Welcome to today's beachside chat with Walrus. How you doing, Walrus? Yeah, you're doing good, aren't you? Well, we got some things to talk about. It's going to be a nice day. And what's the date? It's the 27th. New page day. You better have them read. You better have them read, or you're not going to get it. Just read them. Because you know what's going to happen? You're gonna be overwhelmed with so much, and you go, oh. You know that's true, right, Walrus? Yeah. Anyhow, let's move on. Do you know about Security 10, right? Well, something has happened. That's not good. He's not making videos anymore. Yeah. Don't be sad. Don't be sad. Well, here's something that I want you to play psychologist today. When I first started watching him back in 2012, his name is Tyler Gossner. And back in 2012, it was, I enjoyed it, obviously, because I continued to watch. But he was putting out 2 to 3 videos per day. And he was really banging it out and putting a lot of hard work into it. And with his videos and some other people's videos, there's a lot of editing to do. He didn't just sit in front of a camera and talk like some dumb walrus, right? Not you, no. Well, Mr. Gosner finally tapered it back to 1 a day, and then like 3 a week. Once he hit 1 million, I think, 1 million subscribers, he went down to maybe like 2 a week, but it was 2, 3 a week for sure. And then one time he talked about, how long it took to edit his videos, right? He also admitted that he was an insomniac, so therefore he had sleeping difficulties. And some people are just night owls, and that's okay. If you're a night owl, live with it. You're going to be happier if you're a night owl and you try to sleep during the night and everything like that, you're going to have problems. You have to live with what you have. Unfortunately, for kids, it's not so easy, especially when they go through a transition period where you go from normal to a nighttime person, then if you shift back, and then into a working environment, So, that's all kind of weird. But once you're an adult, if you're a night owl, you're going to mostly stay a night owl. Or if you're a morning person, you're going to stay a morning person. But he often called the insomnia team. I think he would stay up for hours and hours looking at other people's videos. So that's what he'd do. He'd get videos from other people's sites and whatnot, and get permission. And not only that, people would send him probably hundreds and hundreds of videos every day, and he had to look at them and scour them to see which one is best to use. And a lot of times it's, I don't know if that's real or not, but I'll let you decide. And I was very impressed that at first he used to edit it out, bad language, but he finally stopped doing that and just said, "Look, the language is bad in it. Apologize ahead of time. So if you don't like that, you can mute." So I really respected that of him. Cheers. Want a sip? Oh, that's not seal juice. Oh, wasn't seal juice. He thought it was seal juice. Or whatever. It's coffee. Well, one time, I think it was about a year ago, he was in an interview with somebody else. And, he had some. I remember one time he had a motorcycle accident. And he was off for a while, and people were wondering about him. And then he posted a picture of him from the hospital. He had been in an accident and he'd be back in a week or so. Then he came back. These things happen to people, man. He had one video where people were watching him, and he was showing that. And then, what else? One time, he had this cat, and it died. Well, he felt very bad about that. I could see he was very empathetic. He made one video all about his cat that died. He moved on, but he had this one interview about a little over a year ago, and he was talking about how the hours he was putting into his videos. Basically, it was a lot, and he said, well, I think they talked about his interactions with friends and family, and he said, I don't have any friends at this moment in time. And he said, well, screw friends. And I thought, that's not good. Then things went on and on and on. So he took a break. People were wondering about him. But he never said, I'm taking a week off or 2 weeks off. When he went on vacation, he would actually film them on the road to where they're going. He never said where he was going, and I don't blame him. But he would just disappear for a week. Then he said, I've had some tragedy in the family, and I just had to take some time off, and I'm getting burnt out. You don't need to say that to people. All you have to do is say, I had a tragedy in the family. I'll be taking 2 or 3 weeks off. But I think it's because he didn't know how to interact with people that well. And then I think, but who knows? Then there was probably, who knows, there could have been several deaths in his family. And when you don't have a network of friendship. You don't have support anymore. It's like dominoes. One will go, the other. And if one's near the end of the cliff, it's going to fall. It's going to fall off the bridge. I assume that there's a bridge on the cliff there. But, and I don't know whether he'll come back or not. I don't know anything. It's all speculation. But one thing I'm fairly certain of is that if this is all true, I have to assume it's all true, that he's suffering from mass depression. How could he not, given those circumstances? You overwork yourself, you have no friends, no network of friends, some close family people die, he was married, perhaps his wife left him. Maybe he's a jerk, who knows? I really don't care. You know, he could be a jerk, but that's fine. A lot of people are jerks that do quality work, so, you know, and that would be another thing that would just kill him. So he has zero support. That's why you need lots of friends, to have support around you. The more, the better. And I'm not talking internet friends. I'm talking friends. And then you build on that. You can have internet friends, the different degrees of internet friends. Like internet friends like Felipe and Jordan. And then others that are you sort of may see, but you never have anything to do with. Like that one girl in England. Sorry, I forgot her name. I know you guys don't talk anymore, but I know you were pretty upset when you lost contact for whatever reason. You know, I mean, that happens with real friends too, but you gotta, more networks of friends you have around you, the less of an impact that will have on you. Just think of the impact. It's like Rocky said to his son about boxing and being a champ. He said, it's not how hard you can hit. It's how hard you can take a hit. And those friends act as shields. Think of when you're playing tanks. When you get that extra shield. That's what friendships are. The shield. The shield that protects. Then when an incoming missile comes, it goes, nothing happens. Nothing happens. Then, if it breaks down too much, sorry, Walrus, you forgive me? Yes, he does. No more coffee? Okay, good. I get it. No more coffee for you. He's on the iceberg. Well, people say I'm on the wagon. He's on the iceberg. So, think of it that way. Think of friendship that way. I hope whatever's happened to him, he'll come back, be happy, and everything will work well. You never know. You never know. Because there's too many badder things out there. How about that for gooder English, eh? Too many very bad things out there. Like drugs and alcohol. When people get depressed, they can get hooked onto that. And it makes climbing that hill back up to normalcy and back to happiness much harder, if not impossible. So, Say a prayer for Tyler. Okay. That's Walrus's little prayer. So, Odin's over there. Odin, keep Tyler strong. And you too, creature of the back lagoon. Yeah, the one in the back. The black lagoon in the back. Yeah. You're not a god. No, that's okay. But you are. Keep Tyler strong. Keep anybody strong that's suffering from any kind of depression. But you can always guard yourself. Shield yourself like in tanks. That was some of the worst thing in tanks when you didn't have a shield. You were gone. Shield is the most important part. Except when you were using those hot missiles. Yeah. You were toast. Even with the strongest shield, the hot missile would come in and blow. Well, if you had a fresh super shield, and it would blow most of it away, and then the next little shot you were gone. So, but they don't happen too much. Hot shower. Well, speaking of, it's going to be a nice day today. See you later, Toodles, and say goodbye. Okay. Walrus says goodbye. From the beach.